What I want to know is where's the caveman?
Bruh.
Hey everyone, it's your pal Alpha Monk here. Today, I have a new toy review that's not bendy related. Wow, awesome. So we're going to be looking at the Fruity Pebble and Coco Pebble Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble action figures from Jada Toys. Let's get started. So here's what the figures look like on the inside. Oh, I'm kidding. I started to take the figures out. I was very excited for these things. So I took them out early. Here's some art. You got the inside artwork with Barney Rubble's name, the Coco Pebbles logo. So Coco Pebbles on the orange background. Very cool. Fred, you got his little artwork in there, which is here. Very cool. His name at the top, the Fruity Pebbles logo. You got spoons and a Fruity Pebble background on his box. Then on the side of each box you have the action figure nutrition factor. I find really, really cool that they included that. You got serving size one figure per container, and then tells you how many hands and articulation points it has and stuff like that. So overall, and you get a little picture of the figure down here. And then we flip it to the back. You get a nice little picture with Fred and Barney saying one on both with the yabba dabba doo catchphrase that Fred always says in the cartoon. Then you got Fred and Barney on each side on their respective boxes. Very cool. Now, let's actually get the figures out. Or, I guess they're already out, but you know what I mean. Let's get them reviewed. Now, having the figures and their accessories out of the box, let's look at them one by one. Here, starting with Fred Flintstone, the main man himself. He looks very accurate to how he looks in the cartoon and the Fruity Pebble commercials. Really distinct, because these are Fruity Pebble and Coco Pebble figures, not Flintstone figures. But anyway, here we got Fred. He looks very nice. He got his little toes, which has like sculpted toenails, and you can't really see it too well, but he has little toenails sculpted in. His like little fur suit thing is like fur coat is very like flexible. You have very flexible plastic here. And same thing with Barney. His fabric is very flexible. You have a little bit of like brown underneath, so you can't see his legs underneath, or you can't see like anything under his crotch. Fred's the same way. He has like orange under there. The cool part is they're actually sculpted here. Like you can actually see like he has a bare chest underneath. So there's Fred. It's very cool. These are very, very cool figures. I paid $30 for these each off Big Bad Toy Store. So I'm very, very excited. They arrive in a couple of days. Not sponsored by BBTS, but BBTS would be sponsoring me. That'd be really cool. So call me. Now, looking at their accessories, we have Fred, of course, came with a Fruity Pebbles box, like the actual post boxes. What they came in and still make. Fred on the back with doing a little jump in the air for his food. Now a logo on the side, and you got the nothing on the top, nothing on the bottom, which is fine. Damn it. Stand up. There we go. You got Fred's like angry head. Like, hey, Bon, what are you doing? What are you doing, Barney? I don't know, Fred. But anyway, so you got Fred's like angry head, which I'm probably, once I like swap these later, I'm probably going to be like sticking with this. Fred's more pissed than happy, so I'm probably going to stick with Angry Fred. He comes with multiple hands, which includes a open gripping hand. Let me pick it up, sorry. Open gripping hand without a peg. A open gripping hand with a peg, which can peg into the cereal box, which has a hole in it, or cereal bowl, excuse me. It comes with a gripping hand for the spoon, and a pointing finger, which, because like, you know, you got to point in the air if you're in a cereal commercial. You got to point in the air and say, this is the best food ever. Yeah. And of course, here's a look at the spoon and Fruity Pebbles bowl. The spoon and bowl were very nicely sculpted. The spoon especially, like, you can really tell it looks like a rock, which is really, really awesome. It's like stone. Here's the Fruity Pebbles inside. Excuse me, the camera's a little shaky, folks. I'm sorry. I'm doing this without my little stand today, so I lost my little stand for it, so I'm gonna have to get a new one, the little tripod. So here you can tell it's really, really detailed. You even have like the little texture on like the Fruity Pebbles itself, with the sugary texture. There you go. There's the peg in the back. There's some more stone. Barney basically comes to the same kind of stuff. So if he comes to like a little disappointed looking at, like, oh no, Fred called me. Oh, maybe not. Oh man, Fred called me. There you go. I'm not switching this head because like Barney's always usually very happy and I want to have him happy on my shelf. Anyway, here's the Cocoa Pebbles box with both Fred and Barney. Turns to milk chocolatey. The back of the box has Barney Rubble also jumping like Fred was. Cocoa Pebbles logo on this side and this side. Very cool. Nothing on the top once again, nothing on the bottom. Then we also have a Cocoa Pebbles bowl. Very, very nice. Had the hole in the back for the hand. Same situation as Fred. One hand hole, two open hands. One without the peg, one with the peg. Here's the spoon. Once again, very nice detailed. Same exact spoon that came with Fred. He has a pointing finger hand once again and another gripping hand for the spoon. I realized I forgot the articulation. So that's kind of embarrassing. So let's get into it. Fred has a... Damn it, Fred. Okay. Now with the articulation after Fred fell over, we have an articulated head, which he has a nice ball joint in his head. You look up. Oh, there we go. You look up. You look down very nicely. You can do the Hanna-Barbera like head shuffle thing they do in the cartoons where they like talk and they do this when they talk. You can do that. Do this with his arm. You can bring his arm on that far up. His elbows can bend at about 90 degrees. His arms can, his like wrists have a swivel and a pivot joint. There we go. Sorry, folks. Same thing with his arm, of course. For his legs, he can kick up this far, which is very, very impressive for a figure with this kind of stature. Try to move that out of the way. Move back that far with his knee. Knees can bend like that. And his foot is on a rocker, so like this. Now on to Barney. Barney! Now for Barney's articulation, same thing as Freddy, has the head swivel, or head like bob. Up this far, down this far, not as much as Fred. But you can also do the Hanna-Barbera like head shake. Arm can move out this far when articulated. Come on. Not as much as Fred it looks like, but arm bend can be also like 90 degrees. Wrist swivel and hinge, like Fred. All the same articulation as Fred, just like he's like a smaller guy. Kick out. He actually kick out farther than Fred, I think, which is nice. So, and back also a little bit farther than Fred. Knee can bend like that. Sorry, and foot pivot and ankle rocker. Now, let's move on to the comparison, shall we? Here is Fred and Barney compared to the Jack Pacific Sonic the Hedgehog and Jack Pacific Bendy action figures. And here they are compared with the Jack Pacific Homer Simpson and the NECA TMNT 2012 Raphael action figure. But certainly not least, here's Fred and Barney compared to the Jada Toys Shaggy Rogers action figure from their Scooby-Doo line, which I hope you hear more about at San Diego Comic-Con this year. Give me Scooby, Jada. Hey, if you liked the video, please consider subscribing for more action figure content, bendy content, and just overall videos coming soon. See you guys.